Joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Tushar Gupta. He's the senior editor of the Swarajya Magazine. Mr. Kapil Madan, who's a lawyer and political activist, also joining us. Mr. Madan, there were multiple complaints that were pending against Shrikant Tyagi for a very long time. And finally, when this video emerged in the public domain, this action has been taken by the Noida Police authorities. As far as the bulldozers on his house are concerned, do you think that was the right process adopted by law?
Very clear. You just imagine for a second what would have been the plight of those individuals who were staying in the society, who were basically bearing with such kind of an individual for such a long time. And in fact, I was hearing your show from the past 30 minutes. In fact, your reporter has confirmed that those individuals were trying to seek action from the municipal department of Noida since the past 3 years, and nothing happened. And what we saw on the video was a ruthless show of arrogance, it was a arrogance and high-headedness of the next level. The way he was behaving with that lady who fought and who stood against whatever he was trying to do. She stood firm. So I think it's a step in the right direction, because given the fact that there were municipal complaints pending since the past 3 years, so I would say that this action is little belated.
You would say this action is a little belated. Joining us on the broadcast is also Tushar Gupta. Let me take in his view on this matter. Tushar, what do you think? This action is belated or perhaps at the right time?
Anusha, illegal encroachments need to be dealt with. There is no second thought about that. If there is an illegal encroachment, be it in a housing society, and you have plenty of those cases in Noida societies. I am a resident of Noida, so I can tell you, there are plenty of cases where people encroach upon the land that is meant for the residents of the society collectively. But in this case, clearly there was some illegal encroachment, and there is all right for the government, the local municipality, or whoever, the relevant authorities, to take it down. So I don't see it as an exaggeration. But my problem is we should welcome the demolition of every illegal encroachment then. In some illegal encroachments, we tend to find religion. We do not look for the law of the land. So that is my only complaint, that wherever there is an illegal encroachment, it doesn't matter who
Tushar,
the person is.
Can I give you an alternate perspective to that? And I actually appreciate you brought that point up, that, this is some kind of public justice, because there was a video floating on social media. The government swings into action, they take action, the person has to be arrested, there's a bounty on his head. All of that is well and good. But if a bulldozer is on somebody's house and you question the due process of law, it happens in different cases. If it happens in different cases, there is also a stay order that comes from the Supreme Court. Even in this case, then, the demolition is either not right or right. And if it's right here, it's right everywhere, Tushar.
Absolutely, Anusha. That's my point. My simple, stance is the law of the land must prevail. I don't care the person's religion. I don't care for the person's community. I don't care for the person's region or location. I don't care for the party he comes from. It could be a minority party. It could be the ruling party. It could be an opposition. If there is an illegal encroachment, and Anusha, another thing, a lot of times in these societies, the illegal encroachment, goes on pending because the society members, the resident welfare associations want to discuss, and it takes a while before it goes to the relevant authorities. That is what may have prompted the delay. But every time there is an illegal encroachment, we must not question the demolition. Let's not make it look about optics. So there is a demolition on someone's house. They're not there to demolish his house. They are there to demolish the illegal encroaching of society land. There is a huge difference. And my only request is that whenever such demolition drives happen, let's not find religion into them. Let's not find political angle into them. Let's not knock the doors of the Supreme Court and expect mercy out of it. That's my only point.
Well, for one to reach any conclusion whether a demolition is authorized or unauthorized, you'd have to actually see why the municipal authority has acted, what grounds they have acted upon, and what area they have really conducted the demolition drive upon. And only then you can comment about the legality. Blanket statements on legality, as Tushar was arguing, is clearly one of the problems that we have seen in the public narrative. We'll talk about this story and much more here on CNN News 18 on the other side of a very quick break. Stay tuned.